It's Week 14 of the National Football League. And coming up next is the Commanders' towering tight end. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Commanders and the Panthers, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
From the gun on third down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They kick the running back in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He lets a heater go deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it, and he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. Looking for a target. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has the first over the middle. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now for the second time, we take a look at this Panther offense. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Running once more with Brooks. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Commanders headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And he's been having such a great season in this offense. You can see, actually top 5 in the league in receiving touchdowns so far. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. This is ahead for about 5. Yaya Diaby brings him down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 27-yard line.
Got Mingo, it's complete. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run with Harris. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Handoff now out of the gun.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
Play fake here, Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the Panthers' 28-yard line.
It's Harris on the option. Dukes out a 1-stop. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice, once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd down here, another give to Harris. And he's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 4 on the play, partner. That pushes them a whole lot closer. 3rd and goal from the 2. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the 2nd, and they're thinking points. Daniels, 3rd and goal. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull out in front further, 13-zip. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Panthers and Desmond Ritter out on offense once again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And not much on the run, but he does get across the 25. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Ritter to throw. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Handoff here for Brooks. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Oye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Ritter setting up to throw. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 1-score game in the first half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14, Panthers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's taken in by Mingo. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That's going to be cut by Mingo. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Daniels from the pistol. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
1 yard.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At their 48-yard line.
Again, Daniels to the air. He's got Andrews. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And he's brought down for a loss.
From the keeper.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Juke the defender. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And the Panthers into the nickel set. 3rd down coming. Daniels. Gets this one to Andrews. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10 give to Harris. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders with 3rd and very long. Throwing now from the gun. He's got time here. Got Sinnott. It's complete. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
Has it in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And look at this return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Ritter looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brooks. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw now. It's Ritter. Finds him over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. A time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Throw complete to Sinnott. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing now, Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. Dump off caught by his back. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Daniels now. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass in a 4th down instead.
No return on that punt. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders pulling in front after 2. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. And in the second quarter, it is the Eagles who are out in front. The Eagles trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, we move to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City to see what's going on with the Chiefs. And they were winners in that one as they take care of the visiting Chicago Bears. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. Dak Prescott has thrown a touchdown pass. The Commanders got a strong first half out of their quarterback, Jaden Daniels. He threw a first quarter touchdown pass, then 2 more in the second quarter, a 3-touchdown half. And he may just be getting started.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The home teams and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Daniels. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Going to Harris to start the half. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Daniels on 1st down. Caught quickly on the slant. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Panthers pick this one up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Carolina offense headed out now. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Ritter. This one's taken in by Otten. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Ritter to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended receiver. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21. It's taken in by Mingo. Into the red zone. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And it's still largely a rough outline, Brock. Not a finalized picture just yet, but our playoffs are starting to take shape. On first down, here comes Brooks. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 31. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Boye Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ritter setting up to throw. Legette's got it. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. On the option, they give it to Brooks. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. Stuffed at the line a 2nd time, and now it'll be 3rd and 10. Now Ritter. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 28, Panthers 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And there's a couple of moments we're seeing here that I think he's not going to want to be reminded of after this game. Turnovers have just interrupted his performance in this one. Made it really tough for him and this team to get into and stay in any kind of rhythm. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Yaya Diaby brings him down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. An extra corner into the game for the Panthers, 3rd down. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and 10 from the 41. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Gets this one to Harris. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 7.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Again, Daniels to the air. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's gonna run for it. They get 38 out of the play. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
He's got Andrews. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw now, it's Ritter. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Ritter looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brooks. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to...
Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
He connects downfield on 4th. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap to Daniels. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And that means 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Daniels back to throw. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 45 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Panthers football. Now this offense getting set to work here. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Ritter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up. Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They'll hand it off to Harris. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Daniels from the pistol. Andrews with the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he'll go down here at the 16. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the Panthers' 16-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders getting closer to their 13th win of the season. Going to the ground again on 1st. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Harris. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Here's 2nd and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's complete till he gets. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing here, Ritter. Completes this one to Otten. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Gets this to Johnson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. This one's taken in by Otten. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 1st down from the red zone. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.